The Palestinian plain, as to whether there is some shady work and so forth, indeed we are suspicious as the South African government about the circumstances surrounding the arrival of the plane and the passengers that were in the plane. And this matter is a subject of investigation that must be thoroughly investigated, and the South African public will know at some stage. But it is indeed an issue of concern to us. It does look like it represents a broader agenda to remove Palestinians from Palestine into many different parts of the world, and it's a clearly orchestrated operation because they are not only being sent to South Africa, there are other countries where such flights have been sent. So indeed it's a matter that is being investigated, and we do not want any further flights to come our way, because this is a clear agenda to cleanse out the Palestinians out of Gaza and the West Bank and those areas which South Africa is against. And the issue related to the handover, how it is going to happen. We are here and we have said we are ready to hand over to the US. But for them to, if they should be, because the handover is really ceremonial. It's a ceremonial, as we say, it's a ceremonial handover. We remain prepared to hand over here in South Africa, in Johannesburg. So they need to, if they want a ceremonial handover, they must come to the Leaders Summit and we will hand over to them. If they don't come, we will make a pronouncement about the outcomes of the summit, the Leaders' Declaration. So as to how they will start their process, I mean, it will be up to them. Maybe they will call a meeting and say, well, now starting. It's really up to them. Our job will end when there's a declaration and there's an end date. From that date, South Africa is done with its role. We will have handed over to them here in Johannesburg if they come. But if they don't come, we will just issue the declaration. And the US will decide how they want to continue in the next year. But from our side, we'll have done what we're supposed to do, which is to deliver an outcome of the summit. What is our view with regards to whether they will proceed with the Africa? The reality is that with all the issues that we have put on the table, they will now be part of the conversations of the G20 and of all other multilateral forums, because some of them have already been taken over by other platforms like the UN, the Critical Minerals Report of the Secretary General, the Pact of the Future, the Financing for Development in Seville has taken over some of these matters. There will still be conversations about them in terms of their continuity. Even in the G20, South Africa will still be a member of the G20. The African Union on its own is a member, and also all the other countries understand the need to assist the African continent to develop, for beneficiation at source, to deal with issues of disaster resilience, and so forth. So that cannot be wished away. It will always be there.